And welcome back in here on the Next Level Rugby YouTube channel and Midwest Rugby Union YouTube channel. Ben Holden alongside Pago Heine, and we've got another championship match coming your way. This one in Division 3. We are about 30 miles south of the beautiful city of Chicago, Illinois, in Lamont, Illinois. Chicago Blaze Rugby Facility. Pago, we just finished up about 20 minutes ago with the Division 4 final. That was a classic. This one features last year's champ in Division 3, Red River. They'll be in red today, taking on this side here in blue, South Pittsburgh, the Hooligans and the Ruffians. You can't ask for better names in rugby. This one should be another classic here as we get set to go.
It's not only the final of Division 3, but it's a final of who's got the best club rugby name in the Midwest between these two teams. So
yeah,
really looking forward to it. Defending champs, they want to go back to back. As champions, you always want to go on top. But Hooligans, very good attacking side. Both of these teams are very good attacking side. So we might be in for another cracker of a final, just compared to that last we just did.
Let's go as it's taken here on the opening kick by Red River. They call Fargo, North Dakota, Moorhead, Minnesota, the two cities very close in proximity up there in Minnesota and southeastern North Dakota is where they hail from. And they've got the ball to begin the match here. And we saw a 19-17 count in our first match of the day. And took a little bit of time to get going, but once it did offensively in that first half, we saw a lot of points. The second half, I think, was more of kind of what you expected, and you talked about that in that match. And I ask you the same thing. Do you think it's one of those games in the second half where the teams, the sides buckle down defensively, and it's just a war of attrition throughout the second half?
Exactly, you're right on point there. Compared to that first game, both teams were very, very good attacking team, but on the flip side, they were both really good defensive team because that's what got them into the championship game. Compared to this game, it's exactly the same thing. So I think in this first half, we're going to expect a lot of points scored with given how these two teams want to play, and I think in that second half, things might start getting tighter a little bit, and then we might be seeing some really, really close results towards end there.
All right, we'll keep our eyes on those things as we play along here. Sharp looking kicks from both these sides. Red River powering ahead. Getting in there to pull it free is Adam Flipson. He's their scrum half out of Sauk Rapids, Minnesota. Up near St. Cloud. The boys are bringing it already, Pago.
That was a big hit there by number 14, Kyle Smith from the Hooligans. They're right into this game already. Some physical carries, some physical hits, and it's not even 2 minutes into the first half. So if this goes on for another 38 minutes, we might be in for another hell of a game, Ben.
Yeah, let's hope so. It's all the beautiful game of rugby. Great look from our field level camera. Appreciate all of our crew. Couldn't do it without them. Ball down on the deck. Flipson gets in there. Scrum half plays it out now into the hands of Daniel Stibrall out of South Dakota. Scotland, his hometown in South Dakota. Good speed here defensively from South Pittsburgh. Not much happening for Red River in terms of moving it down the pitch. Now they'll try it again with the big lock. Stibrall was a sales manager for his job in the real world. The great escape of club rugby for these men and the women that are playing. We'll have a women's match coming up to conclude our day here in a couple hours with Grand Rapids and Rochester in that one. And the first kick of the contest, down the pitch it goes. And that's a touch finder down there.
Ooh,
was it?
Nice.
Yeah.
But that is a very good
shot.
Yeah, he really did. I thought that was a 50-22, but maybe we got it wrong on the lines here. But that is a very, very good attacking opening phase by the Red Rivers, just putting pressure on. Once they realize that they're not going anywhere, they relieve the pressure with the kick downfield, and now they're in their defense. And some big collisions already, and that is a strong run.
Heavy finish there on that run indeed. Heavy tackle, ball spills out, picked up by Red River. They get it free quickly. But the line set nicely for South Pittsburgh. Nowhere to go. Played out into the hands of Corey Schlack, their fly hack. Now the fullback's got it, gives the ball off. Here goes Red River
big boy
into the attacking zone. Yeah, about 10 meters away. Good run. Laid back now. A little dummy there from Neymar Mukori, product of Zimbabwe. Plenty of speed in his repertoire. Now trying to gather it in on the wing out here. And miscue, and we get a stoppage of play. As you see the signal there from our referee, who in this match, Rob Holcomb today.
Good intentions from both sides on this opening 5 minutes of the game. They just want to come out, play some rugby, just keep the possessions, just keep building faces after faces. Unfortunately, they lost the ball there, but Red Rivers is looking very, very good in this opening 5 minutes, just keeping possessions, using their big men, just creating opportunities around the ruck area, and we get our first scrum now.
Brandon Fawn is the scrum half for South Pittsburgh. They're 9. In and out it goes. Here they come with another hard charging run.
Casey Austin with
free. Pretty clear on this one, Pago. Both these sides want to win with some brute physicality, the way this thing has started here in the first nearly 6 minutes.
A bit of a different opening 10 minutes. Previous game, we saw a lot of open rugby, but this game, it's a lot of collisions. The big boys just meeting up, just testing out each other, see who's gonna win that physical battle in the opening stances of the game. So some big forward backs going at it. So some big runs already, some big collisions already. It's just a matter of who's going to have more control of the ball and possession.
Here's Red River now, trying to make a run. Ball played back. They mishandle it. South Pittsburgh gathers it in. Spinning that ball back as he went down was Kyle Smith. And another knock-on is called here. You can hear the crowd, great turnout. In about 30 miles southwest of downtown Chicago, where the championship's being held here today. 7 matches in total, 6 on Next Level Rugby and the Midwest Rugby Union YouTube channels throughout the day. And another scrum here for South Pittsburgh. Matt Gribowitz is their head coach. Taylor Neaton is the head coach of Red River, who's also their number 8. Now out of the scrum. South Pittsburgh able to escape their own 22, a couple meters outside of it. But again, not much real estate being picked up here on these carries. The ball carriers to this point. Hooligans bang one down the pitch. Picked up back there by McCory, and he'll send it skyward. Good take here by Kyle Smith. Smith wrestled down to the turf. Picked up. Ball not played back, instead carried there by Sagonic. Deepest penetration here thus far in the match here from the Hooligans of South Pittsburgh. Dearly. One of two Dieterles on their roster. Got an injured Red River player down. You saw on the left of your screen, they come out to tend to him. Now South Pittsburgh trying to break. Looking for support. Wolfreen spun to the back now. Now slithering his way through there. Trying to get it offloaded and played back. Hooligans now get it free.
It's on you. It's on you. One more. Oh,
yeah. They just couldn't get it.
Try? Is that a penalty try?
Bob Holcomb there on the right. It could very well be.
Yeah, now we're looking.
Yeah. Great attacking face here. As you look at that one pass, and then he gives it one. Oh, yeah. Is that a slap down?
It was close.
Oh, that was very close, and that results in a penalty. But that is good, very good faces there by the Hooligans. Just building faces, and the big man, the number 8, Eric Kress, just making that mini break in the middle of the field that opens up all the spaces on the wide. And unfortunately, that pass didn't go to hand. Questionable call there if it should be a penalty try, given that there was no defender on the line there. But they still got the penalty, and now a great opportunity to attack from their 5-meter scrum.
Here they go with set attack. Working it right side of the pitch. Got some help out there. Open space, and this one is down. It is put down out there. Kyle Smith puts it down on the wing, and the Hooligans draw first blood.
Great faces there by the Hooligans. Started by the big men up front. That little line break from Eric Kress to start off with, and then it results into a penalty. They decide to take this scrum. Great platform here, and it's just created that 2-on-1 on the outside. And number 14, Kyle Smith, with a great finish in the corner. But it all started from the big man up front, just laying a good platform right from the get-go with the scrum. And the backs just did their things, just put it through their hands, created the opportunity on the outside, and now Barry Ashway with the conversion to come.
Yeah, Kress out there, he's from where you're living now in Seattle, played at Rugby Factory that is Central Washington out there in the Pacific Northwest. Good strike. Does he have enough? He had enough leg, but it was offline, and it stays 5-0.
Chris, another Pacific Northwest Broder, taking his talent now in the Midwest. But it's good to see him getting some game time today with the Hooligans, and very impressive start from him in the opening 11 minutes.
Sure is. Red River to kick it away. They lost. I should say they beat Detroit. Detroit losing by 3 in this final last year, a 26-23 win. As you know, Pop, from your playing days, played in a lot of different spots. It's always tough to make it back-to-back championships. It's a tough thing to do in sport.
It really is. When you win the next year, you come again the next year, you feel a little bit complacent with how things went the previous year. So it's very hard, not only just to win it back to back, but even just to get to the final. You're the current champ. Everyone is coming after you. Every game is going to be tough. Everyone wants to have a crack at the champion. So for them just to get back here today, it's a big effort from the club's behalf and all these players involved today. And I'm sure that they want to go back to back, but they've got a very tough opposition in front of them with the way they played in this opening 13 minutes.
Yeah, you've always got a target on your back every match you played, to your point. And right now it's South Pittsburgh, the Hooligans in blue. They've got the lead, they've got the momentum, and more importantly right now, they've got the pill in their hand. Trying to work it down the pitch again. 13 and a half gone here in this first half. Division III championship.
Turnover.
Yeah. Red River. Tap and go on the restart quickly there from Flipson. Flipson now into the hands of Nicholas Pullman. South Dakota native wearing number 4, their lock. Outside, they got some room. Dummy, look off, still going. Inside of the 5 on the carry there from McCory. Played back quickly, couple meters away. Red River looking to get this match level at 5. Good movement of the ball to the line.
Did he get it down? Oh.
Doesn't appear that way, Pago. Let's look back.
Great face building up by Red Rivers. Just building faces, and watch this. The big man, Lorenzo Hernandez. Nice footwork with a fend on. Oh. Did he get it down? He just dropped it in those last a little bit of inches, but that is good sign by the current champs, just getting down there and just going to their work, using their big boys as a platform. And unfortunately, Hernandez didn't finish that opportunity, but the good thing is it's only the first quarter of the game. If they continue to build this on this momentum, it's gonna be was a chop out. For a minute there,
yep.
For the referee was going to change his mind.
Right. Look out here.
Accidental offside. That is just unlucky. Very unlucky there from Red Rivers with the accidental offside there, and now it's going to relieve some pressure for the Hooligans in their own half.
Yeah, could be a costly call against them indeed. So we'll reset on this near side. 16 minutes have elapsed here in the opening half. Physical, emotional tone to this one from the outset. Not much has changed in that department. It has been that way for the first 16 minutes. You see in the background there, that's field 1. Championship matches going on there as well on both pitches here. You're gonna
not straight.
Gather. Yep.
Tough throw there by North. Tough throw there by the hooker from Red Rivers. Those are the opportunities that you need to take early on in the game. It's your first line out in the red zone of the Hooligans. You want to create an opportunity, put some pressure on, but unfortunately that was from the Hooligans coming out of their own halves, but now Red Rivers with a great opportunity and a great field position here for attack.
Right in the middle of the park, outside they go with it. Support out there, they come back inside, played into the hands of Hoset, and a good run from Hoset there. About 10 meters away. Good dummy there. They pick up a couple more on the carry. Another heavy run there from Stibral. Laid out back into the hands of Hernandez. We saw him nearly get in, but that ball just came out. He is a load to handle. It's 6 meters out from the line now. Flipson spinning it back onto his running mate, Schlack, the fly half. Yeah. Good carry there from Sean Mackey. Number 7, the flanker. Once again, Stibral. Laid back. South Pittsburgh trying to hold up again here defensively. Flipson gets it back now. Trying to strip that ball out, but they don't. Picked up. Now short ball. But they're going to whistle this and bring it back. Yeah. Yes.
Great defensive effort there by Hooligans number 13, Sterling Wynn.
Yep.
Hitting the ball carrier and stripping the ball out, and that caused a knock on. And that is a very, very good defensive effort there by the Hooligans. Relieving some pressure again, causing that turnover. Now it goes back to the scrum where it's been a good platform for them in the opening 20 minutes of the game. And now they're just build a face, kick it out of their own half, and relieve some pressure. But
Rob Holcomb, our referee's been busy here. Yeah.
he deserves a big meal after today with doing those back-to-back games. That's a lot of miles under his legs today alone, especially running on grass too. Referee really deserves a good meal, a good Midwest barbecue after the game.
Or a steak.
Or steak, yes.
South Pittsburgh trying to hold up again outside near the corner, going to get back into the field of play. Or did he? No, he was out. In to touch, the ball went.
Kyle Smith again with another physical tackle. We saw in that opening 5 minutes when he made that big hit. And now another try-saving tackle here by the winger. Impressive start.
Short on the line out. Mishandled by South Pittsburgh.
Big boys try to be creative there with their lineouts. Unfortunately, it didn't go to hand. So Red Rivers turnover from the lineout in a great position, just 5 meters out from their own line. Good attacking position here.
So into the scrum we go once again. Front rows will lock up here.
Big boys. Some big boys in that forward back from both teams. Oh my God.
Flipson. In and out it comes. They cross up a little bit, trying to get a little misdirection going, but did not fool the Hooligans' defense. Flipson now into the middle of the park. He plays it. Inside of the 5 again. The carry there from Stibral. Got on the deck, but it's going to be whistled. Holcomb there with some words for both sides.
Stibral, the number 5 from Red Rivers, has had he's carried the ball maybe 5 or 6 times in these opening 22 minutes. Him and Hernandez, the prop, has been carried hard just inside the red zone, creating these opportunities, and now they have another scrum midfield instead of the edge. Now they have in the midfield, which opens up both sides of the field. Now they can play with whatever they want to play with, create an opportunity, and we'll see what they come up with here.
Flipson comes near side. Good tackle there quickly on Corey Schlack, the 10 for Red River. Flipson back towards between the sticks. He plays it. Getting there is Hernandez. Offloads it. Little dummy there. Seth Jones. Flipson in there again. Another good defensive play from the Hooligans defense. Heavy run there coming from Chase Crow. Laid back now. Kyle Hoisington, the tight head prop, gets a touch. He lays back. Flipson gets it out of there quickly. Opting not to pass that ball outside. They kept it there on that run. Try from the back again. Nothing doing. Trying to get near the 5.
Again with another good carry there. Big man has been very impressive.
South Pittsburgh's defense has been that too. Trying to get an offload, unable to before the ball went to ground. Flips it. Getting it free again. Back inside of the 5 goes Red River. South Pittsburgh trying to sniff out the ball carrier. Played back out of the hands there of McCory. This is just an absolute stonewall job by South Pittsburgh to this point defensively. Carry there for the tight end, Hoisington. Yeah. And they force them back.
They're holding on right now.
They are. Out of there again. Down on the deck, South Pittsburgh. But it's called and whistled again by referee Rob Holcomb. Another knock-on.
What a defensive set on your own line.
Right.
Opening quarter of the final against the defending champs, and that's one way to prove yourself, right? Just tackle up the tackle, just get off the ground, just keep going, keep working, get back in line, and that's what exactly Pittsburgh's been doing in the opening 25 minutes. Red Rivers have had all the positions. Hernandez, Starkrow, they've been carrying hard, but Pittsburgh's just not fading away in this opening 25. And you can hear it from the crowd too.
Yep.
They're going wild down there. So really exciting opening quarter here. Sure
is. Short kick taken. Denied the entry inside of the 22 for now is Red River. Pago, when you're defending like this, I mean, this has got to wear you down, right? I mean, this is an awful long time they've been defending here. How hard is that to do in these kind of matches?
It's very hard, especially when you're in your own red zone too, which is where Pittsburgh is, or which is where Red Rivers has been attacking. You know, on defense, you have to make your tackles, get back in line. It's very tiring compared to offense where you dictate your own pace, dictate the speed of the game. But in defense, you don't have to dictate anything. You have to get back in line. You make that hit. You have to get back in spot, or otherwise there will be holes. And the Hooligans are doing a very good job of that at the moment. And now they are with it. They're attacking from their own half. And Kyle Smith, that number 14, has been very impressive defensively, and now he's getting the chance to have the ball in his hands offensively.
Kyle Smith, the right wing, number 14, has the only points in the match. The Hooligans, they want to go north down the pitch. They've been doing this defending here for about 10 minutes. And there's the call there from Rob Holcomb. Offside call.
Good. Very good opening defensive set here by Pittsburgh. Because now, after doing all that defensive work for 10 minutes, you finally get your hands on the ball. You're building a little bit of confidence late in the second half. This is what championship games are about: turning defense into offense and making the most of your opportunities. So let's see what they do here from this line out. See if they're going to relieve some pressure or just keep attacking like they've been doing.
Matt Oistowicz is their hooker. The throw in from him, and you can hear the hits loud and clear. It's been that kind of match here. 27 and a half minutes in. Red River now kicked ahead. Yeah, it was. And a race for it here. And a really good job by Mukori back there to deny that opportunity. And he saved a try there, Pago.
Talk about momentum. Turning defense into offense. And what I like about there is that the Hooligans, they saw that the winger was up from the Red Rivers right here. Great play. Saw that the winger shot off. A lot of real estate around in this back here. They put the kick through. The winger didn't get back in time. Put a lot of pressure. It's the rugby ball. We never know where it's going to bounce. And look at that kick chase. 1, 2, 3, blue jerseys right there on time, putting pressure on, and then getting that turnover. Now they're into their set piece with a little more here going.
Opportunity here to go up 2 tries here, leading 5-0. 15 meters away from the line. Short ball inside for South Pittsburgh. Brandon Fahn getting it free. To the ground, the tackle made by Corey Schlack. Tim Dieterle, the carry there.
Some exciting fans out there. You can hear on our broadcast. Everyone's so excited down there.
Yep. Now Red River able to come up with the ball. Release a little bit of pressure here with that kick. Coming up on 10 minutes to go here in the opening half. It's 5-0. South Pittsburgh and the Blue Kits with the lead, but Red River getting after him defensively there. Swarming to the ball carrier. Fahn lets everyone get set, plays it free from the base there. Line set for Red River. Fahn getting it free. Barry Ashway pops it up over halfway. Red River trying to complete that play. Heavy run here. Wanted the offload, didn't get it, went to ground instead. South Pittsburgh. Wow, what a battle.
Wow. We thought we saw it all today, but this is just going up to another level. The intensity in that breakdown. Everyone's just putting a lot of pressure in the breakdown. The balls are not clean. The halfbacks are not really getting that nice platform where they want it to be because there's a lot of pressure being put in that breakdown by both teams, which is, you know, if it keeps going down this road, the game might open up later on and we might get to see some running, fast rugby. But this is, first 32 minutes, this is a physical game.
Oh, brute force down there on both sides. Now Red River, the line out inside of the 22. They play it back outside of the line, but gain it back here with a good carry here. About 5 to 6 meters inside of the 22. Outside again, the dangerous Neymar Mukori. And close, but not there. Conversation going on. It was tough to see all the way over. Let's look here in the bottom right again, Pago.
Very good skills here from the fullback, Mukori, to create that 2v1 opportunity on the outside. And let's see. Oh, is that a high tackle?
Up high. Yeah, up high.
That's a high. That's it. We'll see what kind of card he'll give you, but that is a fair call.
Yep.
Straight contact with the head. You know, it's a tough position to be in, especially when you're covering that tackle. And it looks like he's just awarded the try as well.
Yep.
It goes back to Neymar Mukori, the fullback from Red Rivers. Mismatch on the outside with a big man, put on a little bit of footwork, created that 2-on-1 opportunity and just giving it to the big man. I don't know if it was the top of the hooker that finished the opportunity, but what a finish by the big man on the outside, moving like a winger out there. On top of that, they've been down here just grinding it away, faces after faces. And the Hooligans have done a very good job of defending But if you're going to defend for that long, unfortunately, you know, opportunity's going to open up, holes going to open up, and did he convert that?
Did not look that he did.
Yeah. But all that momentum, all that pressure they've been generating in the first 34 minutes have finally paid off, and 5-4 now. What a game! What a physical final we have here.
This has been an absolute street fight, and so South Pittsburgh, they'll be down the remainder of this half with that yellow and a little bit of carryover into the second half. So Red River will try and take some kind of advantage of that if they can. And a good job here moving that ball down the pitch here, approaching halfway.
It looks like Red Rivers is playing another advantage for high tackle from that opening. We'll see if he's going to blow this up or play the advantage.
They play on here. South Pittsburgh right at their own 22. Trying to get free, but unable to. And there's that man again, number 15, Neymar Mukori. You got a name like Neymar, you better be good, right? Here's a quick tapping on the restart for South Pittsburgh. Their scrum half, Brandon Fahn, but it's turned over now. The Hooligans back the other way, trying to defend against the Red River Ruffians. Flipson. Short ball played into the hands there, Sean Mackey. Flipson flipping it back as he went down. Final 5 minutes here in the half. Good footwork once again by Mukori.
Neymar.
Beautiful. Native of Zimbabwe, is a nurse for his full-time job and his life outside of club rugby. Putting on a clinic here in many ways so far. How about this run here inside of the 22?
The big man, Daniel Starford again.
Flipson looking for some support. Didn't get it. Down to ground he goes. And back into the hands there of Daniel Stibral. Final 4 minutes. Red River wants more here in the offensive end. South Pittsburgh did a job for about a 10-minute stretch earlier in this first half, defending and defending and defending in their own zone, deep inside their own zone. At this point of the pitch, even inside of the 5, they had to defend 2-3 times. They stopped them.
Daniel Stibral has been immense in this opening half. Just carrying the ball hard.
Toward the line. And there's the arm in the air, and Hernandez and company. You mentioned those guys up front, Pago. They have been great, and they power in another one.
The Red Rivers front 5 has been working. They're putting in the shift in this. As you can hear the crowd, hear the crowd, they're just very excited. But Hernandez, loose hit drop. Look at this, another strong carrier. Just refused to go down. What happens here? He rolls over. Hooligans gets the turnover, but as soon as that ball is over the try line, it's anyone's ball. And you can see a very good heads-up play there by number 12, Seth Jones, just diving over the ball, because as soon as that ball is across the try line, it's anyone's ball. So that's a great heads-up play there by Jones, but credit to the big men up front, just carry after carry, just bending that line. And unfortunately for Hooligans, they created a turnover. It's just Seth Jones just knew the rules of rugby very well and just dive on that ball, and and that's the momentum they've been building. And Hooligans have been doing a good job, but Red Rivers as champions just refuse to go away, and that's a champion mindset of just keep grinding it away until you get the result you want.
And they're doing just that, no doubt about it. Last year's champ won by 3 over Detroit. Thrilling finish in that match. Right now they're on top here in the final 2 minutes of the first half here in the Division III men's final here in 2024. Play a little territory here and handled by South Pittsburgh with 90 seconds and counting left here in the half. They're trying to get the lead back. They got it 5-0 on a try by Kyle Smith, but now on the wrong side of the scoreboard at this point. With a ton of match left to be played. Owen Clifford digging in there.
Another high tackle penalty here. With the physicality of the game, it will come those moments where you'll get it wrong, and unfortunately there we didn't really get the number, but with the physicality comes those little mistakes, and then they really have to be careful, because now that's maybe the 4th high tackle penalty of the game now, so the referee might start going to his pocket just so that players and continue going down the road of high tackles. And so both teams have to be careful here. A great opportunity for the Hooligans to put some faces together heading to halftime, and that's not how you want to do that. Yeah, no, very good skill from Red Rivers.
Yeah, outstanding. They're looking for more here in the final minute here of the half. There's the yellow assessed to South Pittsburgh. There's going to be some carryover time to that for Red River when the second half begins. Rob Holcomb there with the call. You see him, indication.
The battle of the breakdown. That battle of the breakdown is physical. Both of these guys are just throwing themselves into the breakdown, and it's creating a mess for the Nines. And this is very much a forwards game compared to a very fast flowing rugby game we saw just before.
I agree. Right there with you. It's been that since the outset, and it really hasn't let up. We're in the late stages of this first half.
Strong.
Red River, comes away with it once again. Good offload. Ball played back there. Looking back for Corey Schlack. Now outside, the dangerous one, McCory. Ball spit out. They try to save it. They do. Red River, though, but they're taken into touch over there. And there'll be a line-out coming up here for South Pittsburgh off of that.
That is some scrum from Red River. Heading into halftime now, Hooligans got a very good field position there, and then they caused that turnover. So let's see if they can finish the half strong here with a defensive effort.
Looks like we're going to lock up here again. So you hear Holcomb saying last play. So this will be line-out coming up here for Red River, and they'll get one last opportunity. This would be massive if they can get another try here in the final passage of play here in the half.
Red Rivers, they need to finish this opportunity. Hooligans just need to continue believing in themselves and just continue to defend their line, because this will be a huge momentum change going to halftime.
Not the way of Red River. Long on the throw, off the mark. South Pittsburgh comes up with it. The Red River gets it back. Here they come now. Inside with it, trying to break, looking for help. No support there. Down to the ground it goes. Lipson gets in there, but Holcomb whistles the play dead here. Here's the indication in the call.
Sterling win number 13. That is second turnover of the match in a crucial position. So, very good defensive effort there by the Hooligans. And these boys are just going to keep playing.
Right?
They don't want to go into halftime. Yeah, no one's tired. They just want to keep going. How good is this, eh? They just continue to play. Deep from inside their own in their own half. That is good. Championship mindset here by the Hooligans.
Yeah, well said. Here they come. Trying to get something going here in the late stages, very late stages here of this first half. Right near the line, over the halfway line, but the touch flag goes up, and that should do it. And that does do it for the first half here. An absolute street fight so far in this one here in the Division III men's final. Red River on top of South Pittsburgh here at the halftime break. We'll be back right after this.
Today's Midwest Rugby Finals are brought to you in part by Kombucha. It's time for a gut check. Kombucha is your natural source of probiotics and electrolytes, designed to fuel your peak performance on and off the field. And here's an exclusive offer for our rugby community. Visit kombucha.com and use coupon code MidwestRugby, no spaces, at checkout to enjoy free shipping on your first order. It's a great way to recharge with clean hydration and take your game to the next level. Upgrade your team merch with Rugby.co. Looking to elevate your team's look? Head over to Rugby.co to get started. Rugby.co offers free online team stores. No contracts, no minimums, and no setup fees. Open a store today to access exclusive discounts on bulk team orders. Plus, they can help with event essentials like banners, tents, promotional items, and more. Get started today at Rugby.co and take your team's merch to the next level.
A message from the rugby universe. America, get in the game! It's time the sleeping giant of rugby got off the sideline and into the action. But like all big jobs, you'll need the right tools. Go to worldrugbyshop.com for boots, jerseys, shorts, and scrum caps. Everything you'll need to rock and roll. Get the right kit for playing and training, plus the finest selection of official supporters gear from around the globe. WorldRugbyShop.com, America's home for rugby.
The RCT out here has been amazing. I came out here because I know all the states out here have some great youth rugby, and I was not disappointed in any way. So saw some amazing action out here from both young men and young women, and it's looking pretty bright for our future here.
And what's your favorite part about playing rugby?
I really like the camaraderie of it, and like the game is just so physical and it's fun. It's hard, like even though it's hard for me.
Yeah. Rugby has helped me stay consistent, and as a woman, I feel really empowered being able to tackle people. It just changes lives.
Most girls are smart and strong and beautiful. Most girls work hard, go far, we are unstoppable. Most girls are fight to make every day. Not too hard to say. I wanna be like.
So actually, before I started playing rugby, I was just a cheerleader for my high school, and I was very shy, nervous, and being around teammates. Rugby is a very accepting sport. I wasn't embarrassed about my body or anything. People really welcome you and actually like take your strengths and weaknesses and work with you to like make you a better person and player.
You hit each other and then you're friends. I really like the camaraderie of it, and like the game is just so physical and it's fun.
Definitely try it. Like maybe you don't think you're the strongest, but once you go out and like you hit someone, that adrenaline is so amazing.
It's great. We all love each other. We all like hanging out at these tournaments.
Just meeting so many new people and getting to know them is just amazing. And meeting so many new friends is definitely...
One word is family. Like, you got people like you could depend on.
Probably my favorite part of playing rugby is like I can forget any problem I'm having at school or at home or just any kind of worry or burden and just like giving my all on the field. And
we all choose to come here. We don't have to be here, you know. It's just good fun coming out on a Sunday, playing, getting all together, and just great.
All right, so yeah, I think it's the fact that we can play very hard, smack each other up, boom each other, and just eat eat good and talk to laugh with each other after.
So, one thing that rugby's done for you?
It's brought up a lot of my confidence. I wasn't very confident in middle school, and I knew that if I wanted to become a better player, I would have to bring up my game, which I did, and I've just become so much like a better person to myself. I see myself in such a bigger light, and I'm honestly so much happier playing rugby.
I ain't gonna lie, if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would like be around here, to be honest. So I guess family. New York Rugby Club is a great community because they put you around great people.
Welcome back to this Saturday championship here in the Midwest Club rugby scene. We're seeing Red Rivers Ruffians taking on Pittsburgh Hooligans in the Division 3 men's championship game, with the Red Rivers going up 12 and South Pittsburgh Hooligans with 5 points. Closing counter there in the first half, a very physical game, and now we're heading to the championship minutes, as we say, Ben.
Yeah, we are, and what a battle this has been. It's a 12-5 count. You had the penalty try that was awarded for Red River to get things evened up, and then they got the second try, and here we go, man. What are some adjustments? Let's start with the team in front. If you're Red River, Pago, what do you want to see a little differently out of them? Anything?
They just need to continue what they've been doing in the first half. They had most of the possessions. They dominated the territory. They pretty much spent 80% of the half down at the Hooligans red zone. So continue to do that, because the more the Hooligans going to be put on defensive efforts, the more tiring they're going to get, and then eventually things is going to open up later on in the game. On the flip side of that, Hooligans, they need to get back into the game. They haven't really had a lot of possessions. They haven't got their hands on the ball too much beside that opening 5 minutes of the game, so they need to get back into it, build some momentum, hold on to the ball, and just put a little bit of pressure on the Red Rivers defense at the moment.
And you wonder, you have to wonder, at least I do, you got to wonder how much wear and tear South Pittsburgh took because they defended so much in the half. Here's a great offload going, just tripped up, or that could have been a potential try-saving tackle there on the ball carrier. So something to keep an eye on. Now they look like they're going pretty well here, as they're about 25 meters from the line. So a great start here to the second half for South Pittsburgh, down by a converted try at 12-5.
And this is exactly what Pittsburgh needs to do. Continue to build those spaces, continue to hold on to the ball, even if they knock it on right here, at least they're in the right side of the field, down at Red Rivers territory, where they haven't been a lot in the first half, but just being down here, putting pressure on, and just continue to work away at it, chip away at the clock, chip away at their set piece, chip away at their faces, and then things will eventually open up for them. But the key is hold on to the ball. Put pressure on Red Rivers, make them defend like they did to you in the first half for 10 minutes, and I think they've got 2 more minutes to go in the half before their yellow card comes back in, so they have to make a stance here for the next 90 seconds.
You read my mind, partner. There's not much time left in that yellow that was assessed in the final 10 minutes of the first half for that high tackle, and good take here by the Hooligans of South Pittsburgh in the blue kits, the Red River Ruffians in the red kits out of Fargo Moorhead, Minnesota. South Pittsburgh trying to grind their way down. Good quick tackle there from Red River.
This is exactly what Pittsburgh needs to do right here. It's just putting face together, just get their big boys running up up and down the field. Just hold on to position. Make Red Rivers defend for long periods of time so that you can get the momentum back, build some faces on top of it. But unfortunately, another mistake here. Or set a penalty.
Stern talk there.
This is exactly what they want to do.
Yep. Referee Rob Holcomb there with some strong words for Red River there. So we'll lock up here for the scrum.
This is a big scrum for Pittsburgh. Red River's been dominating this battle up front, so they need to give their backs a really good platform from this midfield scrum.
Brandon Font gets it out. On the run, coming ahead is Kyle Smith as the South Pittsburgh try. Came back in the first half, early stages of it, kicked through. But this one is not going to turn out favorable. Yep, for South Pitt.
Good option there. Just different variety of attack. They've been going through the hands, hitting up their big boys in the middle, but they're just a little cheeky kick there over the back of the defense. Let them turn around. Unfortunately, it didn't stay in play, but at least you're giving yourself an opportunity, mixing up your variation of attack so that you just keep the defense guessing the whole game. Very good option there. But now they're back on the defense again. So we'll see what Red Rivers do here, but Hooligans, this is where they want to be. This is where they need to be, and they need to continue to stay down here if they want to win this game.
Adam flips and played it in, played it out. Sent right back down, just missing. Trying for that corner inside of the 22. They just missed it.
Thing is giving it to them.
Is he?
Oh no. What a kick.
It's awful close.
Inches away from 50-20.
Yeah,
look at that. Inches
really
away
close.
from a 50-20. I like that tactic. I like that. Even though they're not getting the ball, but they just keep turning those big boys around. Those big boys had a massive impact they carried a lot in the first half. Unfortunately with another penalty, but now Red River's on attack.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Big tackle there. Now Red River looking to make a push here. Nearly 7 minutes into the second half, leading by 7, trying to get back-to-back championships here in Division 3.
That was a massive hit.
There was.
By number 4, Owen. Owen Clifford. What a hit.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it went a little bit high, but I could feel it here in the Pacific Northwest there.
You're glad you're sitting in the studio and not out there on that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely happy not to be part of this game. And some big boys just going at it right now. Oh my God.
And the throw tip, but it came into the hands of Red River. They gather it in. Trying to put some phases through. Good little ball there. Gets them over. Nearly 10 meters picked up on the run. Lipson flips it to the back now. Into the hands there of Mackey. He's had a bunch of carries and effective when he's tucked the ball. Lipson digs it out. Stibral, who you talked about all day, good offload onto the tight head, trying to make another play. Still Red River in possession of it here. Canyon Schwartz, a winger with a carry. Lipson spins it on to fly half Corey Schlack. Schlack again, good ball movement there. Into the hands there of McCory. Saw how dangerous he is in this first half. To ground it goes. The carry there. And Tate Hosett. Now Hernandez. Got himself a try. Nearly had two. Just lost the ball on the first attempt, but his second one, when he got down there, he was able to get it down and put it to ground. Now the Ruffians on the move. Pullman. Big lock, number 4 with a carry, but South Pittsburgh comes up with a TO, and they bang it down over halfway. Good kick here. Look at this beauty. And that one is a 50-22 Pago.
Wow. What? Hooligans, they've been doing that all game long, just defending their line, just getting back up, making a tackle. I'm pretty sure that was, I think that was Owen Clifford with the strip down on the other field. 2 passes, getting to the hands of your 10, and Ashway with a nice long field kick downfield. Now, momentum. It's a game of momentum, right? You're down on the other field, thinking that you're building the faces. You might, and they had numbers. Unfortunately, they didn't get on the outside. But look at this kick. And the bounce of the rugby ball. Neymar tried to get back down there, but look at that. Get the connection. And now they just put themselves in a very, very good position to maybe close this gap or get on board and continue to put their scoreboard pressure, because they haven't really done that since the opening 10 minutes. So this is a very important set they've got here, but they have to nail this line out.
They certainly do. Kyle Smith has their only points on a try back in the first half, but they literally flipped the field there. Can they capitalize? Red River got it down, but it came in to the hand of Pittsburgh. Now here they come.
One more.
Working through, outside, cutting back in. 7-point lead for Red River. Reigning champions in Division 3. Good tackle there. Wow. Spun out of there by Brandon Fahn. Big man charging his way. Inside of the 5 goes South Pittsburgh. Fahn gets in there. Played out with some speed. Heavy shot delivered there. Wow. Now Fahn looks right, looks left, plays it left. 4 meters from the try line. Fahn spins it out. Nowhere to go. Red River right there. Bodies getting unfurled in there, untangled. And Rob Holcomb blows a whistle, not releasing. It looked like quickly on the restart towards the line. And down. Wow, what a finish from the Hooligans of South Pittsburgh as they get it down.
Number 16, John Stapleton. What a face-off play here. Patience went around their work. And look at the big man, Kennedy. Get that ball, get into your hands, quick tap. And look at that. 5 people just, and the big boy just wants to score a try, and he just pulled himself over the line. What a face-off play. That all started from that turnover down at their own field. They had a line out. It was messy, but they still got the ball. They build faces. I thought they got a little bit impatient there with everyone getting that try line fever when we get down there. But again, great composure by them. Kennedy, quick tap by the 16 Stapleton, and then eventually now with the try and the conversion. Good. We're all drawn up now. What a game! What a game!
There was a little bit of bated breath there because the touch judge on the right there got a look from the referee, but it is put through by Brandon Fahn here, and we are tied at 12. You mentioned it, Pago, that turnover, the line out, the kick, and they literally flipped the field. They flipped this thing, and now we're 12 all here in this championship match.
And that's exactly what they needed to do, right? In the first half,
Yeah.
they didn't really get a lot of balls, but even in the second half, the first opening 10 minutes, they've had a lot of opportunities, the Hooligans, but they haven't really been able to finish it. But now, and that's turned over all the way down to the other side, and they finally converted, and now it's a draw game.
Got it right back. Got it tied up here with the reigning champs in Division III, Red River. Call going the way of South Pittsburgh here.
Red Rivers needs to be careful with their discipline. That's a couple times now they've managed to bend the Hooligans down in their own half. Are they letting them get away with those penalties? Now, with that penalty, Hooligans just gained an easy 30 meters, so they really need to be careful, especially heading to the final quarter of the game. They've been relentless in the first half with the way they carry the ball, keeping possessions, but now they're just letting those easy outs to the Hooligans to come back down in their territory and put some faces together. So now they have to go back on defense, but Hooligans are looks like they've got all the momentums right now.
Here we go. Big line out here. Holcomb saying, all right, let's just settle down here, guys. Getting everyone back into position, and we're set now. Good execution. Fine. Into the middle of the park. A little further out on that left side with it now. Ball down, but it's gathered in, picked up by South Pittsburgh. Fon getting it back into the hands of Saganic, the Central Catholic High School product in Pittsburgh. Great high school in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Fon, another ball to the back.
There are some tired boys out there right now with the way this game has been played. So whoever has that top 2 inches, that championship mindset right now, that will be the team to walk away with this win, because there's nothing separating these two teams in terms of physicality and the way they've been playing so far.
Yeah, no question about it. Good offload! Inside of the 22. To ground it goes. Heavy clean out in there in the breakdown.
The breakdown battle continues.
Popped up here, South Pittsburgh, they gather it in. A mass of humanity in there. And the penalty going the way of South Pittsburgh.
That's the right call from the referee there. Red River's been putting a lot of pressure in the breakdown, and they've been very successful with it. Just unfortunately that time there, the big man, Stipro, he just went off his feet there, but that was a very, very good counter route by them. And he just went off his feet just in that last second. And then the referee saw it and then gave that penalty. Now the Hooligans inside the 22 of the Red Rivers with a line out, ready to attack again.
Yes, they are looking to get the lead back. They had a 5-0 lead. Converted try has them tied up here in the second half. Trying to put even more pressure on this Red River side. Bond. Bounding ball picked up. On directing traffic. Eric Cresta. Wow. The big number 8. Fon again, short with it. Now they work it through, kick through, chase for it. Red River down there, and Red River comes up with it. What a great job by them to find that ball. Or
looks like they were playing advantage there from the offside.
You're right.
Which is a good variation from them. They knew they were playing at that advantage, a good position to take the free, and for them to change up that variation of attack, it was just particularly.
Fine,
putting
gonna
that
go to
little
the tee
kick
here.
behind.
Yeah, right in front here, Pago. And you agree with this? Would you take the points, or would you keep putting the pressure on?
I agree with this. I agree with this.
You do.
You know, you've been down there just grinding it away. You haven't really managed to crack the Red Reavers defense, and it's been a physical game. It's been the battle in the breakdown, a lot of involvements, a lot of hits, and you get to give your big boys a little break, and good kick there. But I like that decision. With the points it's a championship game. You get yourself in score position. You take the points. You're very confident. The momentum switch is on your side. So continue to put the scoreboard pressure and let Red Reavers try and get themselves back into this game.
Well, points in the last 2 possessions for South Pittsburgh. The converted try, and now the penalty kick there from Brandon Fahn right in front. And it's a 3-point lead for South Pittsburgh. And they get the pill right back here as we are just seconds away from the final quarter of this match and reaching the 60-minute mark in it. Here they go. Good job to get free of that ball before it went to ground. Fahn spinning it free.
Oh, it's on
to
you.
get outside. Look out, speed, and there he goes. Up that far side, inside of the 22. And Smith went down, but they continue on. What a play and what a finish. Another try.
Sterling Wynn, take a bow. What a break. The composure of the man. He had options, but he had to take the right options, and he really did. Look at this. They're down there. They just kicked the points. They spotted something on the outside, and with that Red Reavers defender shooting out, he created that one-on-one with Sterling Wynn. And look at this line break. It wasn't on. Really good work there from Swatch of Red Reavers just to track that defenders down, but then you count all those blue jerseys around the ball. There was about 5 of them just backing up those supporting lines, and that is a fantastic try. What a turn of events. What a turn of events here by the Hooligans.
You're not kidding. That put him up by 8, but the kick from Fahn is no good. No, it is good. I beg your pardon. No, not good.
It's not.
Stick to my, no good.
This game
so
has got it all.
At 8. Yep. A 2-possession match here in South Pittsburgh. Man, if they come out and absolutely punch Red River right in the mouth here, 2 tries, a penalty kick here in the last 3 possessions, they lead it by 8.
Red Reavers right now, they've lost momentum. They need to do something to get back into this game. Maybe get a turnover here, build some facing. That's exactly what they did.
Yep. They get it back on the kick. They take it. Now let's see if they can come through and get a try and get a conversion to get it to a 1-point match here. Lipson getting it out. Schlack looks off, carries ahead. Lipson. That was Neaton, their big number 8. Gonna try and put this down there, but it's taken back there. But I believe we're going to come back and reset here.
And that is all the pressure that Hooligans has been building in the last couple of minutes. Red Reavers, they managed to get that ball back from the kick off, and they just starting to run out of options now with their attack and that kick. They were playing advantage, but we'd love to see them just continue to build that pressure, get themselves into the game again with momentum. But this is not a bad option to go into a line out. It's a set piece where you've been good at all game long. Maybe go to a more, try and get on the front foot with something here. Maybe hit up your 12 in the midfield and just continue. keep the ball in your hands, build some faces and some pressure throughout the next couple phases.
Kevin Northagen, the throw in. They don't gather it. They don't get it. And it's turned over in there by South Pittsburgh. Big turnover for them.
Red Reavers looking a little bit flustered here with that last try. They need to get themselves composed again like they did in the first half. Keep the ball in hands. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's still 60 minutes ago. It's only 8 points the differential right now. In the way they play in the first half, they could easily narrow that gap in the matter of phases. So they need to be patient, continue to stick to what you plan going into the game and put pressure on. But the Hooligans have got all the momentums right now.
Line out for them.
Now straight.
Yep.
Great pressure by the coach and number 8, Taylor Neaton there from Red Reavers, getting up, contesting in that line now. And that's what you need from your coach / player, right? There's those big moments when you need to get the ball back. He stood up, and now they've got very good field position here with a scrum to come.
Big opportunity here for Red River. Inside of 15 minutes remaining in the match. Division III championship. Squad in the red kits won it all last year. Trailing by 8. Lipson getting it back for Schlack. Schlack. Short little ball there. Lipson thought about it left, comes right with it. Stiff arm there, and a couple more meters picked up on the carry. The penalty call here against Red River. Not releasing the ball in time, says referee Rob Halcomb.
The big man again. He scored the try, came on, made the impact, scored a try down on the other end, and then now he gets the turnover for his team when Red Reavers is hot on attack. Very good impact by the players coming in, and I tell you what, the momentum have really switched in the last 10 to 15 minutes to Pittsburgh right now, and Red Reavers, they need to make a stop right here. They need to stop this momentum, get up in the line out like they did just before, and try and create some havoc, get that ball back so they can build some faces again.
Nearly came up with it, but the ball bounced right into the hands of the Hooligans of South Pittsburgh. Here they come for the back. Some speed, the big fella sidestepping would-be tacklers, finally taken down there by Jacob Fitek. But here comes South Pittsburgh near the line. Laid back, deflected ball right into the hands there of, I believe that was Brandon Fahn, their scrum half. About 10 meters away. Looking to add to an 8-point lead would be massive here. Look at this power.
Break dancing in the middle of a rugby game. How good is that?
Right. Fahn gets it free. Ball, but it is whistled down by Rob Holcomb here. Knock on call.
What a carry that was. Get tackle. Ended up on your back and doing a little flip. Get back on your feet and just continue to carry. Wow. The skills, the physicality, we've had it all in this game. But this is exactly what the Hooligans needed to do. Continue to put this pressure, even though you knock that ball over. But look at where you're at. You're pinning them right at their 5-meter line. So if you continue to put pressure on, you never know what could happen out of this set piece.
It's about all they had to get that out, release a little bit of pressure for the time being in Red River there.
Very good kicking exit option there from Red Reavers. Getting on the outside, getting to your 10, and just give yourself some space. Give yourself some space so you can back your defense and just keep making your tackles, because right now that's all you need to do. Make your tackles, create a turnover, and hopefully get the momentum back into your side heading into the last 10 minutes of the game.
They go short. $11 and counting remaining in the match. 8-point lead for the side in blue, South Pittsburgh. Played back, played outside. Bit of defensive work there from Red River. Good offload there. Now it's into the hands of Kyle Smith. Smith gets it outside. Another good pickup there. They back now. Brandon Fahn. Inside of that 22 once again. Fahn getting it free. Now they're going to try to kick for the corner. You got a guy out there, but a bad bounce. And Red River gets to it at their own 5-meter line.
Oh,
what a battle.
Very unlucky. Oh, the big man again. Stapleton. What an impact this guy's made. Even though he gave away that penalty right there, it was very unlucky. Slip over, not getting the turnover, but since he's come on, he's made a massive difference. He's adding value into his carry, his defensive work, his work in the breakdown has been unbelievable. What an impact he's adding to this game.
No question about it. Another big line out coming here. Bob Holcomb, our referee, you might have heard his voice a little bit there, directing traffic, keeping things in order. Short again, this time from Red River on the lineout. Got to protect the pill, and they do. And a heavy run there from Hernandez.
Hernandez been unbelievable today.
He has. Penalty call here on South Pittsburgh.
Could be another card coming.
Looks that way, Pago.
Oh,
nope.
Hey, let's go blue! Let's go blue!
Not that time.
Let's go boys! Let's go boys!
Oh, that's right.
I felt you though. I was thinking the same thing. The kick from Red River, that'll set him up in pretty good position here to start this attack toward the try line. Down by 8.
Come on, Ruffians, let's do it!
Red Rivers needs to be clinical in the next couple of phases here. Maybe get the balls in the hands of your back, stretch out the Hooligans defense a little bit so you can bring back your big boys in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on 15, Neymar Mukori. Speaking of the backs for Red River, he's a dangerous weapon back there.
Big man Dan Stargrove been having a very good game today. Unfortunately with that carry, but on the opposite side of that, it's been a defensive effort by Pittsburgh since halftime. I don't know what was said in the changing rooms or what was said at halftime. These guys, it seems that since the second half kicked off, something has flipped, and they've just been unbelievable in defense.
Defense has been unbelievable. Offense has outscored Red River 15-0 here in the half. It was 12-5 at half. And now Red River, edge of the 22-meter. Saw South Pittsburgh in the first half. Man, they really stood up a handful of times in this portion of the pitch.
Oh.
How about that run?
Oh,
my goodness. Welcome to the game. A look to the outside. Not much there. The carry from Jacob Fitek. Freed from the base. Taking a look back. Down on the deck. Picked up some speed. Here they come. Look out. Toward the line. And down. They get it down. It is put down by Nathan Lavka. What a finish from him.
Wow. Just when you need a play, just when you need something special, again, the big boys stood up and took that opportunity. Look here. Nice. That's what they've been doing all day long, just hitting up their forwards. But here, a little bit of miscommunication to start with. But then it bounced straight into the hands, number 16.
Oh.
Joseph Maley. And look at that. The big boys are running wild out there today. How good is that? Just seeing the big boys out in space, expressing themselves and just scoring tries. That is good to watch.
Sure is. So a 3-point difference. Yeah. I mean, how many times? I mean, I'm sure you've heard it hundreds of times, Pago, about players that play this sport. These big guys, like we saw some guys in the previous match, college football players. Hey, I can score being a big guy, and you love to see that. It's not just the speed and skill guys. The big men can do this kind of stuff too.
Exactly, because in rugby, the big guys are known for just the close, contested, in the ruck, it's close. But so when you see a big boy out in the open, sometimes we're not used to being in the open, so you'll never know what's going to come out of there. So that's why it makes it very, very interesting and very exciting to watch. But here we are with Red Rivers deep inside their half. They need to grind some phases out. If they need to win this game, they need to go 80 meters, keeping the ball in hand with the next 4 minutes to play.
The 2023 champs, Red River, down by 3. To bring this back, says referee Rob Holcomb. South Pittsburgh had 15 consecutive points here in the second half before that try. It was taken in by Nathan Lavka. And it's now a 3-point difference here, and the kick coming here from Red River will set them up.
Pittsburgh, they need to be careful here with their discipline. They don't want to give Red Rivers those easy penalties, and then they'll just keep piggybacking themselves down in the field with those kicks. So they need to be real disciplined. On the flip side of that, Red Rivers, they need to hold the possession. And that's not how you want to start your set. The big man again.
Wow.
Oh.
Look out here. It was McCory back for Red River. And you see the South Pittsburgh player saying, hey, I didn't mean any intent there. Put his hand up, right? Here's a look.
What a kick. That is some skills by the big fella. Look here.
Yeah.
And that is just that's fine. It's just a rugby collision. But Red River's been real struggling. They've struggled with their line out since halftime. First half they were nailing those throws, which gives them a really good platform. But the last couple of lineouts, they just haven't managed to even complete their sets, and that's just keep giving the Hooligans opportunities after opportunities to stay down here, and that's been the story so far.
So South Pittsburgh, they will get it back here. Leading by 3 inside of 2 minutes to go here in the final. Fon into the middle of the park, he plays it. Left side now. Smith, dangerous weapon back there is Kyle Smith. Try score today, was involved in a long try they had earlier by Wynn. Yeah, you said it all right there.
That is unnecessary. Unnecessary play there.
And
With
the captain,
90 seconds to
coach.
go. With 90 seconds to go, you're deep in your own half. Yes, you're trying to create some momentum, but that is not how you want it to create momentum, especially when you're deep inside your half.
Yep.
Discipline needs to be spot on here in the last 60 seconds.
So Red River, final minute here, trying to come up with a turnover. South Pittsburgh trying to chew time, get this clock down. They've got the lead by 3 here. Red River, a 3-point winner last year and a thriller against Detroit. Now they're on the wrong side of a 3-point match here. Yep, turnover indeed. Picked up, Red River. Conversation here with Holcomb and one of his ARs.
Oh.
And you see the reaction there, Pago, from the captain, the coach, and the number 8, Taylor Neaton.
I thought that was very unlucky because Neaton actually made the tackle, got up on his feet, and then took the space. But unfortunately, that went the other way, and now all Hooligans needs to do is just be patient here.
That's
and this
all
could
they
be
need to do.
the last play of the final.
Yep, up by
Or maybe
3,
not.
20-17. Yeah, Red River saying, hang on, not so fast.
There you
Yeah.
Red River.
And they come up with the
mindset,
pill. So the call and the kick, they'll set him up for a line out here. Pretty good field position here, 10 meters shy of halfway here. Not done quite yet, Pago.
Not done. I thought that was it, and then good again. It was the same thing they got penalized with, and this time they did it right. And then now they get the turnover. They just have to nail this line out to have any opportunity to maybe go all the way downfield and score the winning try.
So far, so good on said line out. Played back now. Here they come. South Pittsburgh trying to stand up. Lipson got it out of there. Good speed. Good job there. Waiting there for Mukori. South Pittsburgh right there. Now Neaton plays it in to the middle. Lipson gets it out. South Pittsburgh, though, not giving him much here on this carry. Laid back to the man that scored their last try. Look at the big fella go. What a run there from Lavka.
That could be a yellow card.
Wondering that too. Does not appear we're getting the card though. So that was close.
That was very close. Hooligans need to be real careful here because now they've given away a couple penalties. We don't want to bring the referee into this last play of the game. And Red Rivers as champions, their championship mindset, their champion mindset, just don't go away until that whistle goes. And look at them, they just continue to fight.
Yep, they're just outside the 22.
Oh, there you go, the double blow of the whistle. Wow. 2 minutes over full time and this team was still going at it. There's going to be some sore parties after this game.
You're not kidding, man. This has been an absolute battle. Heavyweight battle between these two. Red River down by 3, trying to get a try here late, trying to win this thing. Late stages, breaking free. Hernandez just shy of the 5. Flipson gets it out, plays it back. On the run, South Pittsburgh trying to hold up. They've been so good defensively in this match. Can they come up with one more stop? Lipson plays it on there for Schlack. Schlack double teamed.
Knock on.
The ground.
Oh.
Yes. You got
it. Wow.
What an ending. South Pittsburgh wins Division III, defeating last year's champion Red River. Red River won by 3 last year in thrilling fashion. This year they lose by 3 in heartbreaking fashion. And the Hooligans of South Pittsburgh are your champions in 2024.
What an amazing finish to an amazing game. Right from the get-go, these boys were hitting. Up until that last whistle goes, they were just throwing themselves at each other. And the Hooligans, all first half, they struggled to find any possessions. They were just defending the whole time. And it comes down to that last couple minutes as well, and they just stood up to the challenge. Congratulations.
What a match. Congratulations to the Hooligans of South Pittsburgh, the Division III champions. This got them going early in the match. They had plenty of offense in the second half. They stood up defensively here, Pago, in the first half. And Hernandez thought he had one, but man, South Pittsburgh, you got to tip your hat to them. A well-rounded win for them today.
Congratulations to the South, to the Pittsburgh Hooligans with an amazing defensive effort today. They made tackles after tackles in the first half. In the second half, they turned it around, scored some points, and the champions, they didn't go down without a fight. And then I thought they were going to go all the way here in this last little bit of faces, but massive effort for the Hooligans, and what an amazing fight. What an amazing 2 finals we've lucky enough to call today, Ben.
You're right, Pago. We got one more to go, the Women's Division II final. It'll come up at the top of the hour. Grand Rapids and Rochester, the great state of Michigan, the state of New York, they will battle in our final match of the day. We'll see you for that at the top of the hour right here on Next Level Rugby and on the Midwest Rugby Union YouTube channels. For Pago, Ben Holden saying thanks for watching, and to all of our crew, we couldn't do it without them. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll see you at the top of the hour for the Women's Division II final.